distracting me, and I don't like it. And I want it to stop.
I'm distracting you.
Yes, and I want you
Smiles
to
mischievously.
stop it.
Well,
I'm getting angry.
Yes, what? Okay, so what does the group actually want to do? That's the question.
2 hours of downtime.
I want you to shut
Minimum.
up. I like the fact that you said Cordell.
Shut up, Cordell. What?
If you guys start arguing like this, you create a cloud around himself.
Yeah,
Just
I don't
shut
blame him. If Riff gets woken up, she will open the door like a fraction and just point a finger that just kind of echoes with magic, and it's like, oh, I don't, closes the door.
I wonder what that was.
But technically she hasn't rested yet, her magic hasn't regenerated.
Yeah, it's true.
Well.
So she has her 2 hours of downtime.
So like she points a finger at you and it sparks.
I
Yeah.
suppose we'll move the argument like down to another room or something.
How about the bathroom?
I like to imagine Cordell's like, what the fuck?
What is these people's problems?
He just like creates a
It's like
cloud.
super awkward. You just stand here.
Well, she didn't expect to get an argument. She was expecting to leave, but then he shows her whatever. He pulls up his shirt.
Yes, he has a killer upper body, by the way.
She doesn't care.
So after the 2 hours, is Raphael and Zoe still hanging around arguing?
Maybe that's how they communicate.
Maybe that's yeah.
Maybe that's how, yeah.
You see a cloud around where Cordell you think is sitting.
Yeah, so he doesn't give a damn.
Riff will poke her head through the cloud. Check that he's okay.
You see him basically burying his head in a book trying to ignore them.
Riff nods, walks over, back over here. Doesn't say a word to him. Understands. She understands him at this
Oh, it's
point.
a decent cloud, it's like 10 foot wide.
Yeah, decent cloud.
It's like leaking into this room.
Riff will wander down and say, I feel so much better now. Like, 2 hours of sleep. This ring's amazing. I love it. Oh. Now, I just gotta hope that I don't get dragged away to a magical plane to be interrogated by the Empress for doing a bad job.
It's sort of DJ. That was the worst.
What?
Riff nods and says, "Maybe I'll sit. Maybe I get to join you next time."
I was dragged into that plane and sit there and look at all those pompous fools.
That
Mumbles.
Riff,
I did spite the king quite a bit, though. I like that.
Zoe looks annoyed at Raphael. That happens to be the position I would like to end up someday.
You are, of course, not pompous, Zoe. Don't. I am talking about what's his name and what's his face.
Riff,
I don't know.
He looked like he has eaten a whole bushel of lemons. You know.
Riff grabs some bacon, and then just walks past and pats Raphael on the head and says, "You know, arguing with somebody steadfast in their ways, they're just going to ground their heels in. You might as well just give up." And she carries on walking and gets to the door and says, kind of turns around and says, I didn't mean offence in that, Zoe. I think I'm still tired.
I was assuming you're talking about yourself.
Riff
Zoe
smiles
looks
and says,
confused at
"Partially."
Rifflin. I don't even know what you're talking about, Rifflin.
Riff grins and says, "Well, that's fun."
Yeah, he grins.
She just she makes her way to her house slowly.
Raphael frowns. I suppose I should go and oversee the dance hall I'm building.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, you
As a
better.
Yes, as a party, what do you want to do? Becomes the question now.
Oh.
If I can have a day of downtime to rest.
You know, there's a few things that Riff will want to do, but
So, I mean, what can we do as a party? I'm sure we have like things we can do with each other, but is there anything?
Is there anything as a group you want to do? You can look for rumors in places if you feel like it, but
the only thing I can think of that we can do at this moment as a group would be go to all those ex-cult places and borrow those out, but I think that's just a waste of our resources.
Why would we go do there?
Just because, you know, they're a problem, but I wouldn't even waste time or
Not really an active problem.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's take a look at our
We need to scout out shit. Figure out where
chart.
You have your flowchart, probably one on the left is slightly
things are
better.
happening.
Yeah, the one on the left. So.
It might need a little bit of updating because it hasn't been touched in a while, but...
Is the sort of the plot line with the plague? Have we sort of acted that out? Do we need that on the board?
It's just this that's like a dead end. That's all we.
That's
our yeah, it's a fake name. That's like the last thing.
It's the last thing you haven't discovered in that entire tree. Everything else you've done, pretty much.
On the right-hand side one, Riff's trying to work her way to the secret project.
We still have the Silver Crows doing something or the other. Not sure what now that they seemingly don't have a pick.
They
What kind of
apparently
You
cloud?
can't really strike at them.
What kind
yeah.
of cloud is Cordell doing?
it's just a cloud.
It's just a magic cloud.
It's to keep noise and disturbances out while he channels.
Oh
Why
no,
is
it's
he
just
sitting on there? Why doesn't he go into the?
to visually block out barrels.
Yeah.
It's to visually block you out. You can't block out your sound out, unfortunately.
No, why doesn't he go into the study?
Because it's still loud in there.
Because there's
It had
people
Riff in there before.
It did have Riff in there.
Like now he'll go in there.
Yeah.
No Riff.
The secret project, the cold iron torture
Slightly more of a
thing.
secret now. You can know a bit more, but
Yeah, Riff's slowly getting there. So
Are we assuming that the secret project has something to do with the lost air and sort
Yes.
of
Yeah.
yes. Well, from what Drongar said is that recently the buying of cold iron tools from military contracts has gone up.
I mean, it's always been going up, but it's kind of been doing this. If you look at the graph,
Yeah, it's gone up exponentially recently. So
so recently it's done like that.
yeah. Which obviously means that someone somewhere really wants cold iron, and we know that's the Empress.
You also know that
But we-
she's making tools to cut into the.
Well,
printout.
that's what Drongar's been doing.
Is there a way for Zoe to get to talk to the Prince Bishop?
You can go to see the Prince Bishop if you get an approval from someone else of power, such as, I don't know, Laurel.
Laurel?
I did Laurel right
Sure,
to
you can get What do I want to talk about?
I just want to ask him some questions.
Okay.
Like, is it gonna make me look like a fool wasting his time?
No.
All right, then go
I'll do
ahead.
it. I'll do it with Dark.
Yeah, all right, yeah. Another thing we gotta figure out is something Laura will check up on. What happened to the Jade Guard HQ?
Yeah.
Jade God
Were they all
HQ is
murdered or
it seems to be completely empty.
Yeah.
empty, or were they all killed?
Like there's like some minor damage, but no huge level of it.
Right,
Yeah.
so they left.
So they up and left.
Yeah.
Or relocated.
It's something else. Like if you talk between the guards and stuff, which
Or
is
need to wipe out.
so apparently on that like weird like creature's body,
Mhm.
there was some strange chalice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. That, from what Riff.
Where did they take it?
Yeah, we should probably put that on the lock and key.
It is currently under quarantine by the Prince Bishop.
Oh, good.
Oh, that's
probably
the
fine.
safest place
He,
for it.
he is acting as the next in command because he's an adjacent state
That's how that works.
right now until they decide on a region or similar.
Yeah.
Hey, Malachi, I want to assure you, so he's not going to steal anything from the Prince Bishop.
Good.
You don't want to take a demon chalice?
No, she's not going to steal
Goblet,
it.
sorry.
So
the goblet.
it's sitting there
It's-
behind a
it's just
glass.
sitting there,
and,
yeah.
The
No,
window
it's
is open.
It's locked inside a lead-lined box.
Like tomorrow's like Laura gets up and is like, so he's like, take this quickly.
Laura would be like, he will just shoot himself at that point.
So how is Tyne? How is your
I bought a
disabled
ship.
device?
I'm gonna leave.
Hey, sorry.
How's what?
Dark what?
How is your disabled device to get through a lead-locked vault?
She's not going to steal anything.
Do you have disabled device?
No.
Can't even get into the lead vault anyway.
There's still that weird dawning clock tower. That was acting weird. People say they was acting weird things.
Well, that was
the
the
we-
thing that was making the alarm, so that was working.
Regardless, Laura would like to go and look for some rumors. That's the thing.
You will look for some rumors.
Let's have rumors. Yeah, we don't do that too often, but maybe we should.
give me a diplomacy, or in your case, intelligence check.
Yeah, I'm smarter than I'm good at talking.
I mean,
Always roll 12. Have you noticed that?
I know. Less than half.
if Riff doesn't get another assignment straight away, then she might try to do the same.
You can ask rumors as well. Bluff
I
or
was
diplomacy.
kind of nervous that you meant that you would go and steal something.
But before deciding something, we should listen to what's going on, you know? See if we can find out something.
Well, Riff gets 2 rumors actually. Kind of two d8s, one on their own, of course.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Well, Riff hears 2 amazing things.
Amazing, you say.
But
Dave
firstly,
down the road has
Firstly,
died.
there are rumors that the Empress has danced with some.
What
Yeah.
a waste
Rumor.
of a 7!
What would be a waste? It's a great story.
It is starting to rile up all the districts. I'm like, how dare she? What a scandal!
But he has a dance
Riff,
hall.
Riff hearing this rumor will actually confirm it and say the name
I'll spread it.
that it's Raphael.
You say his full
that-
name.
Yes, his full
is
name.
Raphael.
His full name. The Dance King, she will add at the end.
Master of the dance.
Master of the dance, yes.
You have to spread the rumour.
Yeah, she'll extend it.
The second thing Riff gets that is that there is a strangely there was like this strange antique ship that recently pulled into port. Like it's not normally something that comes to the city, but you know people are interested in buying stuff. There's like some very old looking stuff, some stuff that would maybe look good in your old manor house. Because of course
Alright.
you know about this. You're now a nobleman.
I do, yeah. Riff will have a look at the ship. Screw it.
It's a rather old, rustic old warship that's been refurbished. It's like the inside, but you convert it into a shop. There's like a register by like the boarding plank.
Okay.
But around there's like various items of all kinds, everything from like silverware to mirrors to cups to you can name it. If it's probably in there. There's some jewelry, you know.
Yeah, is
All
there
kinds of things
like
stacked all over.
is there like a section of just magical goods?
No, it's just here is a bunch of stuff
Oh,
I've
okay.
collected.
Is a vast majority of it magical?
No, a lot of it's not.
No? Okay. Anything overpriced and magical?
Well, there is a mirror on price for a decent amount of money.
There is this goat's leg that a gnome ensures me grants wishes.
Can I detect magic on it?
The mirror is definitely magical.
Yeah.
It sounds kind of familiar with that leg.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
It
The,
does.
I
Because-
don't
the
think
mirror,
anything like that, though.
I
the
wasn't
mirror is
notified.
priced at the mirror is at the minor price of 20,000 gold pieces.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay. Alright.
you should get that. It
Should
would
totally
be like
get
a
that.
waste of money not to buy it,
It
right?
would. It would. Especially with my new salary and
You
everything.
can't identify.
Your 30 gold a week or whatever it is.
no,
30
no.
gold? How you get paid that much?
What? No.
What do you get paid? Do you get paid?
Like so much more.
Does
than
Raphael
the
get
main
paid?
Salary. It's
Does
like,
Raphael get paid?
like 5 gold a
Of,
month.
of course not.
Oh God, you get paid.
Riff gets paid. Quite a decent amount, actually.
Oh, that's gross.
Well,
So,
I'm providing a service. I should get paid.
Okay, yeah.
It's gross.
But yeah,
And,
like-
and that's
There's a
why.
union.
Alright.
And that is
guys,
why
guys,
Zoe
guys.
is sad that she has feelings for this doofus because he's such a player.
What?
Right.
He's
Dark
fighting with the Empress.
Dark was trying
Well,
to say
he
something.
jumps
guys.
on every woman he sees.
This is the Empress. Alright,
ladies, ladies.
But this Zoe is
Nope,
the only
nope,
one.
nope,
really.
nope,
Ugh.
nope.
Yes, from what you can tell, like you can't. No matter what you try with your spellcraft, you can't identify whatever it is. There is definitely a unique aura to it, though. It's different. That's all you can really put it down as.
You should.
Riff will report it to Laurel and not steal it.
Also, for example, the trade ship is leaving in 2 days.
Laurel will be informed of this, and perhaps we should have spies steal it. You can't afford
Steal it.
20,000.
What was it? We were look. What was
A
it?
mirror.
the
Mirror.
magical
heard it.
mirror.
A magical mirror.
Yeah. It's
Well-
it's for sale for 20,000. Riff wants it.
Just a magical mirror.
No,
You
because
cannot identify what it is.
we can't identify it.
Even with a natural 20 on it.
What if you ask the guy, what's that magic mirror?
What?
Sure.
Why should I pay? Why should I pay 20,000 for that magic mirror?
I'll ask the guy. The guy on the ship.
If it's for sale, then I'd tell you what you're actually buying.
Ask the shopkeeper what it is.
It's like, this is a mystery
It's a
shop.
mirror.
Pay 20,000 for a random mirror. Like nobody's gonna ever do that though.
All right, fine.
Really, it does.
Guys.
Mount like a heist almost. Get it?
I found this dusty mirror in like some chest like hundreds of miles from here on the other side of the empire when I was doing some digging through. I was doing some digging through some very old political ruins. It's quite fascinating.
What does it do?
I've never been able to find anyone who's been able to identify it, but many say it's very, very powerful.
Wait, stop. Hold the fucking horses. Did you say it came on a ship?
Yes.
We saw an Imperial arm light up.
Yeah, and Riff had a soothsaying that said something would come on a ship.
No.
We need that.
Yeah,
We need it,
come
yeah.
on.
You're gonna go.
Oh, thank you.
We're
Somebody
not
else.
stealing
I'm like,
stuff anymore.
thank
Riff,
you.
You're coming with me, and it's going to be
Thank
a
you,
heist.
Raphael. Thank you. I love you now.
I mean, Laurel's
You're my
got
best
us joined
friend.
too, I suppose.
Oh no.
Invisibility, go.
So you will commandeer the sword of justice.
Actually, I
Fires
know.
up in the night.
We're not gonna take the ship.
Right, hang on.
It's freaking dumb.
No.
Well, you're
Hang on,
gonna take the
DDS.
ship. I'm gonna take the mirror and leave.
Guys,
So,
guys,
that's-
wait. Wait.
Guys, use the sword of justice to do it.
Guys.
Oh, that way.
So
I thought
the
you were
boat.
gonna, like, piracy.
Oh, not
Hang on,
commandeer.
guys. The boat
Keep
has
getting that-
guards, right?
That it's all.
The boat is well guarded.
Very well guarded. Okay.
Obviously.
How though? Like, what do you mean well guarded? Is it like this is Bill? He's been a shop guard for 20 years.
Could we?
Or is it more like this is like people who almost got into the Sapphire Guard?
Well, part of the problem is the Sapphire Guard is patrolling this district.
Oh.
Yeah. If we can get Laurel to put it in his giant bag of holding,
That's
And
what I was
then-
thinking too.
Like you did with
Yeah.
Beard.
but I'm thinking because there's people
Don't
Walk-
find pod
no,
inside.
wait. Because there's people walking about, obviously. Have Raphael, the magnificent dancing master, distract the people
I can put up
with a great dance,
performance close
Yeah.
by. Yes. Mhm.
and then Zoe can bring the sword of justice over to the side of the boat,
Mhm.
What are
where
you
Laurel
talking
will
about? Sword
will
of
climb
justice on
down.
the boat?
That's a rowboat.
Rowboat.
Yeah. Laurel can fly down, invisible,
Yeah.
and then Riff will give the signal to Raphael that we can leave,
Mhm.
and then we meet up at a disclosed area
Mhm.
with the mirror
Mhm.
and smuggle it to the secret base.
Yes.
Like,
And then-
as long as it's in the bag, we don't need to smuggle anything.
I suppose.
Okay.
We just
Okay.
walk.
Do it.
Let's do it. So you are going to try solving this as a skill challenge. This will always be fun.
What? No. Wait. What was the plan? I'm not. How do I get in and put it? How could I get in and put it in the bag?
It's easy. Listen.
It's easy.
It's
Alright.
great. Raphael is getting famous.
The famous
He will-
dancing master.
Master of the dance. He will tour a little bit of the city. Maybe drum up some goodwill. He's also on the mission to spread word of his dancing hall.
Yeah.
And he will just so happen to have a dancing exhibition, and he will bring Esmeralda from the bar to help with the bar music and stuff.
The woman he jumped.
But it'll be hang on. But it'll be just outside of the ship,
It just happens to be very close to the ship,
and
then
Riff
it's
will run
amazing
in.
Hang on, I'm
Go
explaining.
on. All right, go on. Oh.
And the amazing performance, and everyone's eyes will be drawn to this, and like people will be, oh my goodness, we need to see this, and so everyone will be there, which means that guards will be absolutely minimal. Meanwhile, Zoe will bring the sword of justice. So
To the side of the boat.
yeah, on this boat is like invisible Laurel,
Yeah.
ready to sneak in, grab the thing.
So we can walk on water, right?
What?
It's a
You walk on
boat.
water.
It's a boat.
Well,
She can walk on water. Okay, cast invisibility on Zoe.
Yeah,
Done.
she walks up, with the
walks
bag
off.
of holding, climbs aboard, puts the mirror in, and walks off.
Zoe climbing, good joke.
No,
Whoever
no.
gets on that boat, though, is the person with all the who's to do all the work.
No, Laurel gets on.
Laurel is
Riff will
wait,
be the backup distraction. Riff
Why
can be
don't
the
we
backup
talk
distraction.
to the guy and try to get the price down?
No,
No.
It's
Riff
10,000.
can.
I don't have the money. I don't have 20.
No,
Riff can
but
pretend to be a drunkard who's stumbled onto the
I
boat
won't even pretend.
if something
Riffleman-
goes terribly wrong, and then he'll draw
Riffleman
attention
and-
away.
Riffleman and Zoe has extremely good diplomacy and bluff. Maybe we can get the price down.
No, because none of us have enough money to afford it.
I don't have any money like that now.
Does Zoe have like 10,000? Because he'll
No,
won't put
but
it
that's why
below
we-
50%.
He won't. Why not? It's a
It's-
mirror
it's a-
that just doesn't do anything. Maybe it's just a mirror with a hose.
I mean, we can
No one can
try to-
identify
Because if
it.
they're that interested in it.
Yeah.
But
They're
Just
not
because
gonna.
it's pretty.
Yeah.
We're better off.
Invisible
being-
Laura with the bag of holding and wings will just swoop down, grab it, and just get out.
Yeah.
If you can get a whole,
Is it on
a
the
whole
deck? I mean,
If you
imagine it's
can
like
get,
on the lower deck,
sir,
right?
if you can get a whole dwarf in full battle gear into a bag of holding in a matter of seconds, you can do it with a mirror. Especially if Raphael is providing like.
And-
That is true.
And Riff is the last line of defense as a bluff master.
Mhm.
No?
If Will gets caught, it's his ass. Well, he's
You'll be
selling all
invisible.
of you out.
You'll be
actually.
invisible.
He's like, if he gets caught, you're all going down.
You're
Except for
invisible.
Zoe. He's not going to sell Zoe out.
You'll be invisible, man. It's fine.
That's
Don't worry.
Raphael and Brooklyn definitely going down.
Okay,
Thank
alright,
you.
that's it. We'll do it. Go on.
If we go down and it actually becomes the worst, like we drag before the Empress and she's like, "How dare you!" And we would be like, "But Empress, we tried to secure this Imperial arm for your glory," and she would be like,
Exactly.
Why didn't you just goddamn tell me and I'll send the guards and take
Yeah,
it?
okay,
"It's
let's
because
just.
the power's working against you, Empress, and if we speak about this publicly, they will move and everything will be for naught." And
Yeah.
then we can implicate the king and be in her good graces at the same time.
That would be killed.
Let's just do it. We can do it. We
Killed-
can totally
killed
do this. Come
everyone
on.
and she's done with it. Like, now I killed both sides. I'm done with this.
We can totally do this. Like
All right, I
Raphael
guess
used
we're
all
gonna
of his
try.
panache on the dance.
How about we go and look at the situation first?
We already have. We've scouted it.
Plan is perfect.
The plan is perfect.
Well,
we
I
do
don't
not,
like when you
we,
say it like
we
that.
must we must proceed.
How does Laurel feel about this? That she wants to steal another, what we think is an Imperial Ark?
At least
thing
it's
is-
not an archmage. Come on.
The thing is, we have to gather them or someone else will.
It's
Yeah.
not lying there on a boat. If people knew it was there, it would be fucking bedlam.
Yeah. So we need to hit fast.
Fighting in the streets.
We need to strike like a
The
viper.
Archmage told him this. Like, if nobody gathers them, has always led to about 300 years where there's just no history
Yeah.
recorded because nobody's there to write it.
Yeah.
Let's
because
just.
it explodes.
And that's
I
why
think
he
we
didn't
just have
want
to do
the
it.
book anymore because he was like, no, I'm not touching that shit. I don't want it. If that shit goes down, I'm teleporting out of this empire
And
forever.
why do we want to collect them?
Because someone has to.
Someone has to for the greater
And we
good.
don't want it to be the king
Come on.
Who-
Let's
or
steal.
the empress.
Let's steal the. Steal it using our plan.
Yep.
Get the skill rolls ready.
Okay, so you're going to be doing a skill challenge. Tell me,
Yes.
step one.
Step one. Raphael starts touring. He will prepare for like a day. He will say that, he's traveling about a little bit, speaking about the dance hall, and he will really try to drum up, a following of people that follows him around. Basically a crowd around him, and he will do this for like the first days to prepare that this is something that is happening, and then when the second day, when it's about to go down, he will happen to be in the docks district or whatever this was.
Yeah.
Was it in docks? Gold
Yeah,
district.
it's in
Gold
docks.
district.
No, Doc.
Docks.
In the
Okay.
docks.
Yeah.
In docks. Yeah, he will happen to be in the docks. And he will also, very, very, very close to the ship, just happen to be convinced by the crowd that he will do a little bit of a performance, and so
Where?
he will do this, and he will try to put on such a performance that everyone shall be spellbound and basically drawn out. It shall be like, oh, the guy who danced with the Empress is here, and he's showing off his moves. Like, we gotta see this, man.
If they don't come out of the boat, Riff will run in screaming, "Oh my God! It's the guy who danced with the Empress. He's outside."
Yeah, Riff is like the spin doctor here.
Yeah.
Drop
I'm like the puppeteer.
Yes.
Okay, in that case, Raphael, make me a dance check. Riff, make me a bluff check.
But
Oh,
before this
certainly.
goes down, Laurel is going to go buy an
Oh,
elixir
what?
of hiding.
That's a 2. Come on.
An elixir what?
Of hiding.
Oh.
Hiding.
Yeah.
2 on my bluff.
Let's see if I
Come
burn
on.
any panache. I can only do this like once per day. After this, I'm like,
Can I try a perform oratory to
Nope.
like speak of his deeds?
let's see here. Let's burn.
I tell you, Riff was not a success.
No, that was a 2.
I want to get it to 30 at least to draw people.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
That should be enough.
Yeah,
That
that's
was
enough.
enough.
31, yeah. 3 panaches burned, and
I can tell you, Riffland failed the skill check.
Yeah.
Raphael
It was a 2.
Can
Raphael
Zoe
got one.
walk in and use her diplomacy to say, "Hey, look at that guy"?
You can.
Aren't you rowing the sword of
Of course.
justice?
No, Laurel
No.
can fly in. Laurel's flying in. That's fine.
Don't do that.
Raphael got 1 success though.
Mhm.
You get 5 tries in total, remember? So
Hey, look at that guy.
You're so engaged in this.
I mean, you try and you try. There are a lot of people around though. You have trouble keeping track of them all. It's not the easiest.
We're mainly trying to push them away from the boat specifically. Like the other directions, we don't give a crap about.
Can Laurel now take control?
Yeah, I suppose that's stealth.
His steps of the plan. You need a stealth. Yep. You get the bonus from invisibility or elixir of disguise, elixir of hiding, or both.
Yeah,
The
he'll
DC for the
both.
skill challenge for your knowledge is 30.
He'll do both the elixir and the invisibility. Invisibility gives him plus 20, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure actually with those two you
Yeah.
cannot fail the.
Yeah,
you
you
cannot fail the-
cannot
elixir gives him plus 10.
Yep.
You do not
Yeah.
manage this. You don't fail the section skill check round. 2 successes, 2 failures. The next roll's decided.
Can Laurel do it?
Laurel can do the next one. Well, one possible idea is sleight of hand to quickly get the mirror without anyone noticing it move.
I'd probably. Well, how's your
Let's
sleight?
hear.
of hand?
If you have a number idea of a possible thing you could do as your final skill check.
I
Laurel's sleight of hand. He will, of course, for this. It's kind of the thing we're doing, right? So he'll do his he'll do his reduced person and his Mujin, of course.
They're basically up decks.
Have this done. His sleight of hand is then pretty good. It's a plus 14.
Raphael will, to draw the attention of the crowd even more, quickly use one of his, or use his hat of disguise to quickly drab himself in the garb of the Blue Knight, and then reenact the fantastic scene where he grabbed the rope and screamed away and swung up on the roof trying to use acrobatics to sort of make it incredibly fancy.
So this is something between the two of you. Who wants to roll the final bit of the skill?
Could do better than 14.
I have a plus 19 in my acrobatics.
Oh wow, do that. Go for it.
We're going for a DC of 30, so
Alright, I have panache still. I can do this.
You can do this, man.
Better.
if you fail, the whole skill challenge fails.
Alright, well, let's see here. We can do this.
Rolled a
We can,
1.
we can do this. Yep, I know. I have a reroll though.
Reroll that crap.
Reroll it. Yeah.
That's much better than.
You can only do better than a natural one.
Yeah.
27. Add
See?
a panache.
Not
Yes.
good either. But
Yes.
Another 5.
That does breach a 30 technically, meaning if you take this result, you pass the skill challenge, barely.
Sure.
Alright,
With
We'll,
that
take it.
fifth attempt, you pass.
we'll do it.
The skill challenge is complete. You've managed to somehow get a hold of it, even though some screw-ups are trying to move the crowd.
Yeah.
right, let's
Don't scream to then move your fat asses. Like
Laurel leaves.
I
Wings,
used too many
wings
curses.
flying. He has them for like 10 minutes per level or something. So 10 minutes total, I think. So.
Laurel is now carrying a rather interesting-looking mirror.
Well,
take it
it's
to the
in his
secret
bag of
base.
holding, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will
he'll-
reveal it for you.
He will
Let's
fly to the place
practice.
near Larry Harver's warehouse and take up a set of wares now that he's here anyway, and then he'll be on his way home.
I like that you go shopping with an imperial arm in your backpack. Let's take a.
There
No
we
need to
go.
hurry back.
I think it's important for me to have a reason to be where I am.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
and getting my things is a good reason.
So, okay, so
And yeah, Raphael will accept the applause of the people and say that just in a few weeks, the incredible
Dance hall?
the dance hall that's yet to be named, probably like the Empress's dance or something like that. It's going to be named.
Also, Raphael can now roll. What would you get for his form check?
31,
Okay, roll me 3d6.
something like that. I think 3d6.
You're gonna get some coins.
some coins, right?
7.
You got 7 golden tips.
Yes.
So once Laurel gets back, I suppose we're all here eventually.
What do you do?
We need to get it close to the book. Not
No!
not next to the
Well,
book.
I mean, need is a
Well,
strong
not
word.
need, I suppose. Yeah, we could get it close to the book, find out what it is.
But won't that send another pulse?
It's possible. But then it might not all at the same time.
Let's get the magic defenses up first.
Well, I
Yeah.
can tell you, Cordell's already gone around and put Mage's Private Sanctum up.
Where is it sanctified? Is it all?
Everywhere.
Oh, okay, fine.
Sanctified.
Right,
He has to remain here all the time for it to be in that case, so.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, it's
I mean, I guess
gonna
we
be
can.
fun, isn't it, Cordell?
Let's take a look at the thing then.
Might as well have a look, right?
Does
It-
Cordell want to be? Do you need Cordell to be part of it?
We just thieved it.
What?
No, fuck
Trust him
Cordell.
inside the Empire.
No,
No,
we're doing it in the
No,
war
he should
room.
probably not. No, actually, let's go into Laurel's room to do this.
Okay.
Let's not even risk.
Lock
kind
this
of-
door and this door. And the
Always
door.
lock. Only Laura can open them due to his
Lock all
ID. You're locked in here now. Way out.
Laurel, I have to tell you a secret. Take me.
Paula, get over here. Where are you?
He's
In the
in
kitchen.
the kitchen.
Okay.
So much cooking going on. What's with you?
What's with you these days?
Like I want to be a master chef. Open my own little store.
Oh, that'd be great.
Would be great.
So I suppose we
Rip.
take the book.
Yeah, we
You
take.
come in. Laurel already has the book up.
And
Fox
Riff,
nowhere to be seen.
Riff will hold. Will pick up the mirror, and put them close. Same distance as the box and the book before.
Everyone hold each other.
And then everybody grabs hands.
So he doesn't want to touch any of those Imperial arms, just in case.
Touch
That's
Laura's
fine,
shoulder
that's fine.
or hand.
Just
Mind.
a hand or anything.
The two items, the power between two items flows between Rifflin and Laurel. They can feel it more strongly this time. And then, you can see it conducting to all of you.
Yes, tell me more. Tell me more.
While this is happening, Sir looks at the others. We're going too far.
Perhaps this one will be more helpful than the last.
Whoops. Nope. Fog of War needs to stay on.
We're going too far. It's getting too dangerous.
Maybe it's a
we have
mirror
to
that
do
can
this.
heal Stonehammer.
Possibly. But then there's no way of really getting
And we
to him.
kidnap him and bring him here. Like at this point.
You arrive what appears to be some kind of office laboratory.
Somewhere?
Is
Where?
there a map?
Yeah.
Oh,
Where?
well, for some reason it didn't lock you. 1 second. Does this work better?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it loaded.
There we go. Oh, hey, Medieval 2 guy. Wow, Medieval 2
There's only so many pictures I can
King.
get.
Yeah,
He does look like a troubled guy.
he does.
Uh-huh.
He's currently looking out of the window as you see like things bubbling over here.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, well. He also has a dream catcher, I noticed.
If we look out the window, what
It
do we see?
seems to be it seems to what looks like more like the modern day version of the capital of the city. You see it's all grassland. You see like pieces of swamp, but most of it's grassland now.
Interesting.
How old
Like
does
a
he look?
terraforming mirror.
How alchemical is it?
He personally seems like, I don't know, you'd say like 50s. Point.
Okay.
Do we
Pretty old,
recognize
but
him?
not as old as last time.
He's Cartillion, obviously.
Yeah.
Yes, obviously.
Well, he has his crown on. You can probably work out who he is.
Well, there's
Nice.
loads of depictions of him. isn't there?
Yeah,
So-
especially around this period of his life, specifically, there are.
yeah, because this is his grandiose.
His
Period.
early years.
He is known as the Great right now. He has the Empire's beginnings here.
Yeah.
In place. He has a kingdom.
Is everything spectral like before?
Everything's still crystalline, yes.
Okay.
Hey, look, Laura looks into the cooking pot.
Yes.
What's he making?
Well, there's a few things in there. A combination, as you see, there's like some alchemist ice on the side, some alchemist fire. You think you spy what might be basically like an early recipe for Blightburn.
Oh, this guy.
I like him.
It's clearly not a perfect recipe, but the point is, this is thousands of years ago.
Do we
pretty
see
good.
the
Pretty good.
Yeah,
do we see the mirror anywhere?
You do see a mirror on the table. It's current. You like look at the mirror right now, and it just like it's got a shine to it. That's about it.
It's just a plain mirror at the moment.
Mhm.
And
He's
the
got his
book?
book over here.
Yeah, the book's over there. Is that a wizard's hat? Oh my god. He's a wizard, Harry.
Well, let's see what he does. Last
Here's-
time it showed us just what we needed to know.
Precisely. We wait for him to do shit.
Passes
Hey,
through
buddy.
Riff.
Damn.
He doesn't notice you. He walks over here and to the mirror. He seems to pour a combination of different liquids over it, in front of it becoming like a thick silvery substance.
Mirror of
He's-
Blightburn.
He seems to walk over here, move a secret panel out the way, and pull out an object.
Oh.
Two actually. A familiar looking orb and a box.
Ah, the forge and that orb that we don't know what it is.
It's the one that grants mastery over the items he creates.
Must be. Because the box is his forge.
It's the one he broke because he didn't want anyone else to be able to.
to forge.
to manage them.
That's
yeah,
true. Broke it.
So,
As he goes ahead and begins he then moves over here and begins writing in here.
oh, Riff runs over to try and read what he's writing.
Look over his shoulder.
Yeah. Well, you could pretty much pass through him and read it, right?
You
Yeah,
can.
it's been inside of it.
Yeah.
Work is almost complete. I believe I found a way to stop all these lies from occurring. Stop the assassins and keep everyone around me safe. An effort to see truly who is on the other side,
Interesting.
without them being able to easily hide through illusions and masks. Hope this
Good
works.
thing we got our hands on this. You
It's
know?
actually not that terrible of an idea. Now we
let's
can
learn what
find
it is,
out-
though.
Yeah. Let's carry
Yes.
on reading.
Work will proceed, but I believe by the end of tonight I'll have my 18th Imperial arm.
Oh wow, this is the 18th. Oh,
So
shit.
many.
Riff's trying to memorize every word as he's writing it, so that she can.
He moves over here and begins to
Quick
do
run!
things. He places the orb in such a way above the mirror, and it seems to start floating above the mirror.
Mhm.
As he takes hold of the box with one hand, and then another hand he places it on the base of the mirror. Sheila Savai. The box opens, and you see the stream of magic begin pouring out into the mirror. The mirror glowing with an energy unlike anything you've seen before. And as it glows, you can see the box's glow get weaker and weaker.
So, is the magic passing through him into the mirror?
No, it's
From-
passing between the two.
Between the two, okay.
There's also the orb at the same time. It's also just glowing, resonating with all of this.
Mm-hmm.
As he moves his hand onto the orb and speaks, "Thy now I create my 18th arm by grace of this empire and its eternal protection. I will create this Imperial Arm Memora, the mirror of inner truth."
Within a truth.
As the box seals shut and the orb just flashes, the mirror seemingly perfectly reflective, yet like you look at the reflection and Cotillion's reflection almost glows slightly. It seems to glow like a faint blue.
Interesting. I wonder what we would all see if we looked in the mirror. It's pretty cool.
He lifts it. and he seems to speak something to it.
Do any of us catch it?
Sheila Naval, which Laurel could recognise probably by honour.
Yeah.
Shortly after this, everything seems to crumble into dust again. You're all shunted out.
Oh, and we're back, I guess.
Well, somehow shows up in the kitchen.
So what are we gonna see? in
Riff
the mirror?
holding it, if she looks in the mirror, what does she see?
Currently nothing.
You dare.
Nothing in the mirror. Oh, she's not going to say anything.
Well, you see your reflection.
Okay.
Is it normal? Is it horrid?
It's a normal reflection right now.
Let us put it down first and foremost. Close the book.
She looks to Laurel and says in a low voice, I would kinda like to find out if I have that glow. It would put my mind at ease to know if I'm not.
Riff first. Riff puts the mirror down as instructed by Laurel.
Put it on the table there. It's fine.
She does.
I suppose we're all curious to see what it would do, and it doesn't seem as dangerous as the last ones. Although, if it does reveal our true intentions and locations to all, that would perhaps be hazardous.
Riff looks to Raphael and says, "What do you see in there?"
Raphael
Like, just
doesn't look in the mirror.
Laura looks in the book. Does it has like a page appeared? Is that what describing more
Something
detail
is slowly appearing.
what it does?
Something slowly appearing there.
Does Laurel tell Riff?
He says, "Wait, something is happening."
Riff will.
I'll read
look.
it to you.
Riff can read this. These words of knowledge. Not as well, though, sadly. Not as well. She can read them.
What?
What does it say? Oh, great one. Oh, great and powerful. Wow, so the soothsaying didn't actually screw Riff over. I will mark off the Imperial arm on a trade vessel.
Like, if this is activated, then all defensive spells and protections that hiding the true nature of a location is removed instantly.
You shall be known to everyone.
Yeah, like,
Immediately.
no, it's terrible.
Everyone in the whole world instantly knows exactly where you are and who you
And
are.
who you are, and why you're doing what you're doing.
Exactly.
No, that would start a civil war. pretty
That
fast.
would escalate.
We should end him. No, we should help him. And then,
Well, Riff's soothsaying actually all came true. Believe it or not.
What?
Yeah, I know.
more.
There's just two of them that haven't come to pass.
Feelings, their views in the world. Holding the mirror. So do we look through the mirror at someone?
You hold it and look at their reflection.
Right, but what
You hold
was
it
the...
Sort of goes to hold
What
the
was
mirror.
Hang on, before you say anything, what was the command phrase for the box?
Don't.
No, I'm not
I
saying...
guess
I just
Rhythm,
want to know.
you don't ask us that.
No, I'm
a trick.
asking DDS.
Exactly, that's a
Nobody say
trick.
anything.
No, the player
you
is
guys know,
asking
you guys
DDS.
know it's only activated if you're holding the box anyway.
Okay, alright.
The phrase was Sheila
It's
Savai.
by grace.
Oh, okay, so it's different. It is different. So,
Yeah.
say Sheila Naval. See what happens.
Are you the one holding it?
Laurel's holding it.
Laurel's holding it.
So I would like to do it.
So would Riff. Riff's
Well,
very
the thing is,
interested.
You can't see yourself. Someone
Oh.
else has
You
to-
can see, well, you could see yourself.
You could.
If you hold it and see yourself and do it.
Also
So-
looks at the others and says, I don't know if we should be doing this with the others in the room. It seems like a very private moment.
Mm-hmm.
Riff nods and
Bacon.
says, well, who wants to try it first?
So he says, I would like to try it.
Very well.
Riff,
Puts it down on the table.
I don't mind you all being in here. I'm the only one who can see it anyway.
That's true.
Actually, yeah, that's true. Well, Riff will take a step back
Think
anyway.
that.
Riff will keep a few feet away.
Time to activate the Imperial Arm, just because we're curious.
Mm-hmm.
Curious, yeah.
Okay, so he takes up the mirror and says, Sheila Naval.
It glows with faint light, and what Zoe sees in the mirror is herself with a faint kind of golden glow to her. A very smooth golden glow.
It's beautiful.
That's pretty cool.
It makes it look almost slightly angelic.
Oh.
What's very disorientating is you hear like an echo of your own thoughts back at yourself.
Ooh.
What else?
Well, you also hear your full name read out, your age. If you have any illusions running, which I don't think you do.
No.
They're gone. Yeah, you have this faint golden glow, which to you feels like an aura of kind of like good and order, based on how it's glowing.
So it just shows her alignment.
It shows your alignment. You can hear your own thoughts. So
What does the gold glow mean?
from what you can tell, you're judging by. Also, it actually starts appearing in the book as well. Gold normally represents noble intentions.
Oh, that tells us who can use the box then.
Zoe?
That's just one of the check
None of you are
marks.
looking in the book, though, are you?
Well, even though they say it, they don't know what your reflection is.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, we have
it's,
no idea.
Oh, it's
For
just the
all
book
we
that
know-
assess it.
the book's just adding paragraphs to what it was.
Smooth generally represents an orderly personality.
Yeah.
Wave normally represents a disordered, entropic personality.
Fuck, Riffs is going to be like jagged lines, isn't it?
Black and jagged like death.
She has noble intentions.
Cracks appearing in the mirror.
A purple generally shows a tainted view of the world.
What is blue?
Blue generally shows someone who sees the world for what it truly is, without bias in either way. You're someone whose own stance is very much neutral upon the axis.
Okay, so he puts down the mirror.
The picture is generally slightly distorted, but only slightly.
So he puts down the mirror.
Oh, how did it feel? You just used one of the most powerful artifacts we've ever been in possession of.
Dun dun dun!
Well, she didn't feel much, did she?
It felt strange hearing your own thoughts.
Well, yeah, I can
It'd be
imagine
like
that.
an echo, wouldn't it?
Oh, it says I could hear my own thoughts. Echo.
Echo.
Does Zoe have the mirror on her?
No, she put it down.
You put it down, didn't you?
She put it down.
Riff will look to Zoe and say, well, is everybody... and then look to the others and say, is everybody okay if I take a look? Because I know you guys don't like me touching stuff anymore.
Well, sort of looks at Raphael and sort of...
Raphael looks troubled.
How did it
So,
look for
yeah,
everyone?
I will be close.
But how did it look to everyone else when
Everyone else just saw you like looking at yourself in a mirror.
Hmm.
Riff smiles and picks
It's
up
rather
the...
big mirror, but a mirror.
Riff picks up the mirror
Okay, you're holding the mirror.
and looks at the others, then looks in the mirror and says, Sheila Naval.
You hear the echoes of your own thoughts being bounced back at your head.
Oh, fun.
Or your like illusionary magic, you have to like make your outfit sort of just vanishes and you see your normal old dirty clothes beneath.
Wonderful. They're probably actually quite nice, but
You
they're
have
just
you have
not as nice.
a blue but very entropic glow to you, which is constantly shifting and changing.
Yeah. What, changing colour or...
Just
Pattern,
shifting
yeah.
and moving and reorganizing.
It means she's crazy.
He doesn't have noble intentions of the world.
Nope.
I sing
Doesn't
things
want
as
to
they
quit.
truly are. God damn it.
But you're also chaotic.
I'm also chaotic, yeah. I could have told you that.
So yeah, you can hear your own thoughts being echoed. Do you just keep it looking at yourself?
Yeah.
You do notice something though.
What's that?
You're pretty sure there's someone else in the room.
Someone else in the room?
Because something only Rifflin notices is this.
Oh. Riff will not directly look at him, but like with her peripheral vision, will catch a glimpse of him.
But you like look at him in that corner of the mirror.
Yeah.
You see a you see a very smooth yet purple glow around him. You can see him properly. You can see like all his illusions are just broken. Looking at him.
Is he a craven rat of a man?
Right now he seems to have like thoughts of curiosity and interest in what you're doing. Seemingly not actually knowing at all what it is you're holding, but it's very curious.
He teleported in, probably.
Yeah.
He,
Teleported and invisible.
he really is the perfect match for Riff, isn't he?
Riff doesn't
Tainted.
instantly move, but she slowly turns back to how she was looking at the mirror, satisfied with nothing else moving. Will set the mirror down and say, let's say in quite a calm tone, "Cordell, will you get out of the corner?" And we'll look to where she saw Cordell.
Trying to look at the corner.
Raphael looks at the corner.
You hear a voice echo. Sorry.
Sorry.
You bump into.
Which is out.
You just bumped into someone. Yeah.
Hello, Laurel.
Riff grins and says, "I like this."
Raphael sort of face palms, it's just... these two will be the death of us.
He dispels the illusion.
Hey, Riff did nothing. She was good.
No,
She
it looks
was-
like he's about to rip his head off. Like he's about to execute the guy.
Sorry,
Looks the
curiosity got
others.
the better of me.
To see if they disagree.
I didn't break anything.
Cordell, what are you doing?
I was curious what that was.
Riff nods and says, "Well, if what the book's I suppose legend is to believe, then
Raphael looks over to Ritholin with an eye, saying, like, if you say another word, I will punch you.
Riff gives him like a quirked eyebrow, like, yeah, really?
Yeah. Really.
Like, wow,
You're
that's
not gonna tell him of the Imperial Arms.
Riff then smiles and says, it's just a shame you had to hide in the corner."
Well, I couldn't really just walk in, and I couldn't just teleport in.
So you teleported in here.
I was curious.
Make it sound like
Untrustworthy.
it does make you look very untrustworthy, indeed.
I trusted you. This is how you repaid us. Trickery, sneaking, and spying.